What's up, everybody? Renfail here. I am back again with some more Robin Hood Sherwood builders, and today it's the complexity of skill selection. So this game, if you haven't previously played it, is super complex. Way more complex than I initially thought. When I first started playing this, I was understanding that it was an RPG with some crafting and survival mechanics at play. And then I got into it and went, oh my goodness, they actually have a really deep, rich RPG here. So we're going to take a look today. I got to spend some points. I got all these skills that I can spend points on. And I don't know where I'm spending points yet. Because there's also all this over here. You've got active skills versus passive skills, right? So these are my actives. So things like my sword attacks. And you can see that these are unlocked or locked, and I have no bow attacks yet. There's also senses, like keen eyesight, intuition, all these different things. Tracking, animal detection, herb detection, enemy detection. Like all these different things, plus passive skills. So my responsibility today is to try to figure out how I want to spec my character. Because you can literally play however you want. Do you want to lean, like, you've got the path of endurance, the path of the arrow, path of craftsmanship, path of the blade, path of shadows, path of dexterity. So what do you want to work on? And then over here on the right hand side, we see Robin of Locksley. We see his level. I'm currently 3 available skill points: energy regen, hunger, thirst, slow motion, energy cost, so on and so forth. Currently, that's showing me things I have in Path of the Endurance, things I have for Path of the Blade, things I have for Path of the Arrow, things I have for Path of Dexterity. So these are things I inherently have already. And then we can go from here and modify all of these stats. So it's a pretty complex system, and I'm looking forward to spending some points. But that's what we're going to be doing this morning, everybody, which for some of you might seem... this might be like tedious, but I want to show this because this is part of the gameplay loop. So this is an important part of my leveling process. If you haven't been actively watching my playthrough, make sure to check out the other episodes. There's a link down below for all of the episodes in the playlist. And again, a shout out to Playway and a keymailer for giving me an early access code. The game's already out now, so I probably don't need to do the disclaimer anymore. But I did get a free copy of this game to play prior to launch, and that's something where even if I don't necessarily mention it in the verbal component, it's always going to be down in the description below. So thanks to them for the review code, the early access copy. Let's go ahead and dive in. By the way, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams here and on Twitch. I play a lot of different games. We have a World of Warcraft community. There's a Discord. There's a Patreon. I write fantasy and science fiction as well as doing all the things I do on YouTube and Twitch, so check it all out. All right. Knowing the way that I like to play, I'm not playing this game to be the best at combat. I'm playing this game as a sort of chill crafting RPG. So for me, I can tell you my gut reaction to how I want to spend points is to go deeper into the path of endurance and possibly crafting. I'm not sure yet. There's increased run speed. Like, some of this stuff is going to be important to have anyway. It looks like there might be a sneak option. Let's just look through this here a little bit. Path of Shadows. So there's stuff over here. Hale and Hardy. Right. Fast Senses. Stabber. Shadow Master. Visibility reduction. That might be good for stealth. Hunter Vision Duration. Fast Senses. Execution. See, this is more like if you're going to go stealth and backstab, perhaps. So if I wanted to go dex, this is probably going to be the bow build. Armor penetration, energy, backstab damage, and deadly arrow. So there is backstab damage in this game. Arrows shot while stealthy. Oh, so there is a sneak component that we can use when we're doing... Now, can I spend points right away, or do I have to work my way through the chain? Can I take this right away? No. How do I get to it? trying to figure out how to spend points here. Aha! So we have to spend in one way or the other. So why don't we just start off with max carry weight for sure. Increased damage with the bow. Yes. Increased health, never a bad thing. I don't care about critical stroke, but I'll probably need it. Let's do... I'm never going to do sword, though, if I can avoid it. Oh, inventory slots? Yes, please. So look at this. This is all for harvesting. I might just go all the way in the harvesting line. No, I need to go up this way because I want to get to the sprint speed. So let's take this. Can I go straight here? Nope. So these cost different points too. Cost 1, cost 2. I want runner. Yes, please. I don't really care about the critical damage so much. Alright, so that's probably as far as I want to go in that direction. Endurance looks like it's more that. What about Path of the Arrow? Let me do some more bow damage. Thirst tolerance? Yes, please. Is there one for food? Oh, tool durability? Yes. So I got thirst tolerant Sherwood's camel. Is there one for food? If there's one for food, I want to work my way towards it. But just barter goes up. So I can tell you one thing I'm gonna looking at right now. The path of craftsmanship is probably going to be the first line I pursue the most points in, because look at all this: max energy, extra yield chance, max weight, more inventory, more weight. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go down this line. It looks like. See, there's thirst tolerance. I don't see one for food. Unless that's going to be the duration. No, that's healing items, though. Alright, so orange represents the ones I've spent money on. It's going to cost 1. Wood cutting, mining, extra yield chance. We'll go that route because that'll lead me down here. Oh, I can do one more. Strong back, more max weight. All right. So that is going to be the way I have chosen to spend my initial points. So we've got that out of the way. Now that, as you can see, has now modified all of my stats. Really cool. So that's the active skills to use your skill points here, and then there's also the passives. Now I haven't dove into this yet, so I'm not sure exactly how do we unlock these yet. I don't know if these are unlocked through gameplay. Sword special attacks are required at the training grounds. Bow special attacks are required at the shooting range. So we don't have either one of those yet. And Trapper's Hut. So remember how in, I think it was the second episode of the Let's Play series, they were giving us overviews on how to, one of the things that's very important in this game is the creation of structures in your settlement to allow you to improve Robin's abilities. So this is what they were talking about here. So that's a quick overview on the passive and active skills for those of you who are tuning in and following along and want to know more. So I now have a little more buffness to my character. All right. We need to construct a house, it says. That's our next item on the agenda. So I think we do that over here at the station. By the way, where's my controller? Yeah, there we go. Over here to the controller. Alright. Manage your village. Alright. Now, I remember the tutorial very vaguely. Oh, the music changed. Cool stuff, man. I can dig it. Alright, so I don't know anything about this menu yet here. We've got down here history, items in storage. How do I put items in storage? Hold up. Because I know I've got more items here on my character, and I think I just need to put them in storage. Unless I already put them all in storage. I guess I already put them all in storage because they're all here. Okay, never mind. Sage, let's put that in storage. How do I immediately throw something in storage? Oh, just like that. Water bottle, pine resin. I think we're good to go with all of those items. Honey compress, popular drink, yarrow potion. No, we're good. We're good here. So I have a feeling we're going to need to go do some serious harvesting at some point. Alright, I don't have any assigned hunters, fishers, herborists, or miners. Pop that out. I have total of 2 workers available. I have 25 food. Over here we've got community buildings, workshop buildings, production buildings, and decoration buildings. My quest update is to... I think it's to build a house. Construct house. Which I think is this. This is where your villagers reside, raising the population of your refuge. Available workers, 2 of 2. So these are the things it requires. It requires 2 workers, 200 coins, 20 pine, and 10 stone. So... now, how do I remove... oh, this is right outside the... so if I wanted to build some of these things, I would have to cut down trees, I think. But I don't want to cut down trees yet. But it's, I think it says they go straight into your in your storage when you do this. So I'm going to cut one. Back here in the back, I think. Okay. So let's build this house. Now, how long does that take? Do I have to sit here and wait for it? Look at the workers go. Can I close this down and go take a peek at it? Like, how long does it take to build? Really cool structure, though. Here, let's switch over to the controller. Nice! It's built! Can we go up? Look at the lanterns! Those are really cool lanterns, everybody. I wonder what they look like when they're lit. Alright, so I can't actually get into this structure, but I can come up here and look at it, so that's cool. Okay, and we cut down that tree earlier. Somewhere in there. Okay. Now we need to speak to Tuck. Hang on, my phone's beeping at me. I gotta make sure that my wife's not sending me a text message. By the way, we should totally pick up stone while we're running around. Just in case. You never know when you're gonna need them. Mr. Tuck, where you at?
There you are. I saw the new building. A fine job. I've always believed that carpentry is an exceptional craft.
True. Looks cozy.
Now is the time for the people who live there to get to work. Fortunately, none of them expect a free dinner. We have a few tool production specialists here, and if you build a furnace, you will see that for yourself.
Tuck, are you trying to use some underhanded ploy to send me out into the woods?
God forbid! This time to the quarry. The furnace requires stone. Extract it and watch over the construction. You won't regret it, as we need the tools the furnace provides.
Okay, I already have the stone I need in the storage. I need more pine in storage, though. I need 20. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I could just cut down the trees like this. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to do this with the controller. Now, did that... How much did I have? I had... It said it should add it straight to the storage, but I don't see that it added that to my storage. So, how does that work? Because I could swear the tutorial told me that if you cut down a tree... Oh, receive 10 wood from cutting a tree down. The workers ate 3 food oh shit, look at my food. My food is low all of a sudden. Oh, that's not good. That they ate up a lot of food. It says wooden storage, but that's not counting, so I wonder if maybe that's not pine. Or did it go in my inventory? I don't know where it went. Stone pickaxe? I already... do I have a pickaxe yet? No. But I do now. Okay. Multiple quests here. I don't want to get sidetracked, so let's... we're going to need some more pine. I don't want to burn up food for the workers, so I'm going to go over here and harvest some of these manually. I'm not close enough. Hang on. There we go. Okay, come back. Honestly, that should be enough. We gotta put it in the storage box, though. Not what I meant to do. X. Special items. What are those? Nothing at the moment. Alright, construct furnace and then talk to Tuck. Furnace. Can I put this wherever I want? Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. Oh, hang on. I do... Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a really big radius that you've got here. Can we put the furnace... like... Is it the entrance? The arrow is the entrance? So do I need to chop a tree down? So this is slightly... They're really picky about where you can place things. Sorry guys, this is a little janky, so I'm just trying to figure this out here. I don't want to burn up any more food is the problem. So that's the furnace. I paid coins. So I'm gonna need to get some more food, man. Oh wow, it says manage. The first will allow you to melt raw ores and minerals into bars. There's blueprints available after upgrades. Oh wow. Alright. Alright, I can talk to Tuck, and then we're going to come back and talk to this guy and see what his little mission is. And I probably need to go hunting. And I got to remember there's slow time.
You've mastered the portion of duties related to managing the village. I never doubted your hunting abilities, but governing a township is an entirely different skill set.
As you see, I can manage that too.
Ha! Let's hope no roofs fall on anyone's head.
I can think of at least one person in Nottingham Castle who could use a roof collapsing on his head.
Robin, though I do have a similar sentiment towards falling roofs and the sheriff's head. Anyway, listen to me well now. This is a serious matter.
So, you know how to be serious.
I can, and so should you.
It's raining now, but I don't hear any
The village that
storm
we're setting
effects.
up here is only the beginning. You'll see for yourself that in time we'll learn how to function not as a band of forest outlaws, but as a well-organized community.
That's the plan. I'll make it so that the people will live free again, safe from the sheriff's tyranny.
Of course, I believe it. Even if I didn't, that would make scarcely a difference with your persistence.
What's this about then?
About the people, in fact. For now, those closest to us. You realize we're surrounded by a vast and marvelous land, after all. It is inhabited by various houses, groups, and alliances. It's often the case that they are not quite fond of each other.
Oops, hang on.
I'm aware of that, Friar.
Try to win the sympathy of at least a few. Show the denizens of this land
Tutorial
that
is what
not
it says.
all hope is lost.
I just got a
Having their
completion of it.
support means you'll travel
Tutorial.
the road
The
further
tutorial.
ahead with greater confidence.
Alright, okay. So I need to work on some
Reasonable.
faction.
Is there something I should start with?
Every action taken against the outlaws or the men of King John and the sheriff is an action that counts. To every one of us. When the king's steward looks to take some good person's head, you stop him. When you see a caravan laden with royal gold, I'm sure you see where this is going.
I understand.
There are, however, places where exceptionally unsettling things are said to happen.
What do you mean?
The Barnsdale region is a place where you can find both the king's men as well as bandit ruffians. The sons of Adam and the waved children make up the chief threat there. Apart from them, the local people are bound to accept your aid.
They deserve it, and they'll have it. They mean as much to me as the people who live in our forest refuge.
Very noble of you, dear Robin, as always. I know you believe it, but you must make them believe it too. Some of those people are afraid and just want to survive. Others don't really know what to think at all. Convince them with your actions and the sheriff's reign will fall faster than you expect.
I believe you, Friar. Are there any places I should see?
I have two in mind. Would you prefer to hear about mysterious thefts or wolves in a silver mine?
Ooh, we probably need meat and hides, so more than anything else for survival, so I'm going to say wolves in the mine.
Wolves in the mine? Those wine casks were meant for an emergency, not for a single dinner.
Very amusing. Wolves is a moniker given
Oh,
to
no.
House de
Never mind,
Grey
these are humans.
by the locals. You will
bandit
find
group.
Hildewolf Mine to the southeast. It belongs to King John.
This already sounds interesting.
Since recently, though, it's been swarming with de Grey's men. Word is they took by force, with little regard for the king's law.
Is there any chance they'll finish each other off?
I do not know what to make of this. On the one hand, they are the enemy of our enemy. On the other, they're known for wars and conflict that they start with nearly everyone they meet.
Anything else?
The de Greys also dabble in exotic alcohol trade and
Exotic
scheming.
alcohol.
I won't deny that the former interests me more than the latter.
I can wager a guess.
Right now, the most important matter is that the peasants from Hildewolf Mine fell out of the frying pan and into the fire. The boot of their new tyrants weighs heavily on them, and they surely need the help of someone like you. Besides, access to silver may help us arm our people better.
All right, what about the mysterious thefts?
Mysterious thefts? Sounds like something right up my alley.
I don't know much about them, but I've heard tell that traders travelling through Barnsdale are relieved of their riches in a rather crafty manner. Searching for any remaining loot or culprits has been futile.
The outlaws? The sheriff?
The sheriff wouldn't have bothered to hide anything. Outlaws would have left clues.
Technically, we're
Talk to
outlaws too,
Nicholas.
though.
He's a cloth merchant and an old friend. He's probably sitting somewhere in a tavern and mourning his loss.
Hardly a wonder. I'll speak with him. Maybe I'll learn something. I'll look into it.
All right, so we've now picked up 2 quests from Friar Tuck, and this guy over here had a quest for us as well, so we're going to grab this. Little John.
Not me. I'm hurting all over, Robin.
It's good to see you too, John. What happened?
Oh, something snapped in me back. I can barely bend down.
That must be normal at your age. Marion will make you a balm for it.
At my age, you forgotten about our meeting on the bridge or what?
You don't forget a blow like that. Although, I have been managing better in fights since then.
Couldn't be any other way with a teacher as excellent as me. You fancy a little adventure?
And a friend as excellent as you, John. What adventure do you have in mind?
Nothing epic. A few thugs wanted too close and need to have their faces caved in for it. You ready to teach them a lesson? I'll show you where they are.
I'll gladly warm up my bones, and you be sure to mind yours.
Excellent. Teeth are going to fly. Let's meet at the edge of the village.
All right. Is that going to push me right into it, or is it going to just refresh me? Okay, so he disappeared and he went because we've got quests. So it looks like I have a main quest up, which is Reputation of the Barnsdale region. I need to earn some more faction. But I also need to do a whole bunch of other stuff because we need food. Like, I definitely need to... I'm going to have to build a kitchen, but I need sandstone, which I'm not going to find until I get to a mill. A quarry. Oh, I don't have nearly anything for those. Shooting range. I don't have any tar. Training ground. So, like, I don't have anything to make any of these other things. So... Hunters. Your village can work as hunters, bringing in regular meat supplies. So that's going up with one worker assigned. Okay. Let's put one worker on here. One worker on here. One worker on here. So this should theoretically have them mining things or taking care of things while I am out and about. Because it looks like they are gathering towards a stack of 20. And what I don't know is if they continue after I get the stack of 20, or do I have to reassign them after that. But I don't have any available workers. I've assigned them all right now. And they are all four working on something. So that should get me everything I need in that department to gather some additional resources while I'll go out and adventure. But that's going to be the next episode. So like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. I'll be playing this throughout the month of March, maybe beyond, you never know. 30-minute episodes generally for the Let's Play series, and occasionally I'll be streaming from time to time. So make sure to follow along here and over on Twitch because I multi-stream. Check out the links in the playlist below so that you can catch all the episodes. Don't forget I play a lot of different games, so check out all the playlists, join the Discord. There's a Patreon for those of you who want to follow along with my fantasy and science fiction work as an author, and you can get a copy of my latest book down below. Till next time, everybody, stay safe, happy gaming.